The Warthunder dev server for Line of Contact just started, so here are all the brand new vehicles you need to know about, as well as some vehicles that will be coming to the game. First up, for the United States, we have the NASAMS 3. This is a brand new SPAA. It's found at the very bottom of the line, placed at 12.7, and this thing is ridiculous. You get access to AIM-9Xs, AIM-120C7s, and AMRAAM ERs, which are brand new missiles. These missiles have a top speed of 920 meters per second, a launch range of 40 kilometers, and it has a maximum G overload of 30 Gs. These things, I believe, are some of the fastest, if not the fastest vehicle in the game, with a top speed of 130 kilometers per hour. You then have the canceled project, the M10 Booker. This is a rank 7 light tank at 10.7 for the United States. It does have access to the M900 rounds because it is a 105 millimeter cannon, and it does have a 6.1 to 5.0 second reload. And you can find this all the way on the left side in between the HSTVL and the M3A3 Bradley. Next up, we have the Premium Fireball, placed at rank 3 at 4.3, and this one was previously shown off, and it is a propeller and a jet aircraft combined. You do get access to a bunch of drop tanks, a bunch of munitions that we knew were coming, and overall it's just going to be a pretty good premium to have. Next up, we have the FA-18E Super Hornet, placed at rank 8, and it's a fighter, and you can find it at 14.3 or 13.0 depending on your game mode. Up next, we have the FA-18 Super Hornet. This is a rank 8 14.3 13.0 aircraft, and it is going to be in the FA-18 line. But what's different is that this one gets access to an ASO radar as well as up to 14 missiles. Otherwise, it's pretty much the same munitions wise. Up next, we have two blue water ships. We have the USS Forrest Sherman. This is a rank 4 5.3 blue water ship. If you look at the armament here, you do get torpedoes on 127 millimeter cannons and 76.2 millimeter cannons. As for the other blue water ship, you do get the USS South Dakota. This is a rank 7 8.3 battleship, and you can find it has 406 millimeter cannons and 127 millimeter cannons, and they are both in the blue water ships. Texture wise, you can find the USS South Dakota at the very bottom, but not just yet. The USS Iowa is beneath it, and then you have the US Forrest Sherman kind of on the left side at 5.3. And then finally for America, I do want to point out that the M1A2 SEP V2 finally does have its ROSI system, although I'm pretty sure it's not fully modeled into the game currently. Next up, we have Germany. We have the first of the new Eurofighters. It's the EF-2000 ASA. This is a 14.3 13.0 aircraft, and the only thing that really differentiates it so far is the ASA radar, which is the Captor E. Also, these Eurofighters do get 2 more missiles than the previous Eurofighters. Then for ground units, you do get the Jaguar 2. This is a rank 6 9.0 tank destroyer, and it is kind of reminiscent of the Weasel. You do get access to the TOW 2, the TOW 2A, and the TOW 2B, and you can find it right in the tank destroyer line underneath the HOT, but the Weasel is technically better. Then we have a brand new blue water ship for Germany. You have the Luhens. I probably said that wrong, but it's a rank 4 5.3 ship. You do get access to torpedoes, 127 millimeters, and 343 millimeter anti-aircraft weaponry. You can find this vehicle in the left line at rank 4. And then there's also this coastal vessel called the MPK at rank 5 at 4.3, and it is at the bottom of the research tree. And it's nothing truly special. It does have funny rockets that you can attach, as well as a bunch of other munitions, and a 57 and 30 millimeter cannon. And now the tech tree you guys have probably been waiting for, the BMPT-72, which is a brand new premium that was revealed today. This is a rank 7 for Russia, placed at 10.3. Overall, this thing should be pretty good, although it only gets APDS with 82 millimeters of pen, but it does get HE and tandem warhead ATGMs that are 130 millimeters. X-ray wise, it is a remote turret setup with a bunch of ERA and spall liners. Likewise, there is the Tech Tree BMPT, currently at rank 7, also at 10.3, but that is subject to change currently. You will find this vehicle right after the Chrysanthema S, and this one is functionally the same, although it does have a 30 millimeter cannon on top of it that you'll see on the BMP2. Then we have the Tor 1. This is an SPA that is currently for China, but originally it was meant for Russia, and now Russia is getting it at 11.3 at rank 7, and you'll find it right before the Pantsir. And now we have the Event MiG-25 PD, one of the most awaited vehicles in Warthunder, and currently it's placed at 10.3 in ground and 10.7 in air at rank 7. This thing will be an event vehicle, so you cannot research it, but it does get access to R60Ms, R40RDs, and R40TDs, which these things are going to be kind of cracked right now because they are 20G Mach 4. And I do want to point out this vehicle has a top speed of 3,000 kilometers per hour. Up next, we have the premium bomber that was previously revealed. It's the DBLK. This is a rank 1 2.0, and it does have a pretty good load of munitions that you can take, but there's nothing truly special about this vehicle. It's just really goofy. Finally, for Russia, we have the Stalingrad, one of the biggest ships I've ever seen in Warthunder, and it's a 7.7 rank 6 blue water ship. It gets access to 305 and 130 millimeter cannons, and you can find this on the right side of the tech tree all the way at the bottom. Starting off Great Britain, we have the brand new Ajax light tank. This is a rank 7 10.3, and it does get access to a 40 millimeter cannon with the same rounds as the Jaguar EBCR. Otherwise, it's kind of just a normal APC, and you can find this vehicle in the army line on the right side at the very bottom. Great Britain is also getting access to the Asa Typhoon, and they're basically the same currently, other than the skin. The UK is also getting access to a brand new battleship, and it's the HMS Prince of Wales at rank 6 7.7, and it is a blue water ship that you'll find in the middle line at the bottom. And this vehicle does get access to 356 millimeter and 133 millimeter cannons. The final ship for Great Britain is the HMS Fiji. This is a rank 4 5.7 blue water ship. It does get access to torpedoes, 152 millimeter cannons, and 102 millimeter cannons. You can find this vehicle on the left side of your screen on the hangar at rank 4. Now, Japan is eating very good this update. They are getting access to the FA-18D Late. This is a two-seater F-18. But otherwise, everything is the same. It has the same radar. There's nothing truly special about this vehicle just yet. And they're also getting access to the Su-30 MKM. This is an Su-30 with everything on it, including the radars, armor, x-ray. Everything is a copy and paste from the current Russian one. And you'll find these vehicles in the aviation tree all the way in the right and the bomber line after the G8. This thing is a huge tech jump. Next up, you have the Type 03, which is a brand new SPAA for Japan, and this one was previously announced. This is at rank 8, 12.7, so it will be all the way at the bottom of the tech tree. And this vehicle does get access to a brand new missile, the Type 03. These missiles have a top speed of 1,120 meters per second and a G overload of 36 Gs. There is also a brand new premium at 6.7. Don't even make that joke. Functionally, it is the same exact vehicle as the other Type 61 in the game. It's just an extra option for you to grind. The first vehicle ever released for this update on devblogs is the Hawk 209, and it's essentially a modified version of the Hawk 200, except this one does not have any internal weaponry, but it does get extra pylons compared to the normal Hawk 200. For this vehicle's main armament, you will be using AIM-9P4s, which essentially are just all aspect AIM-9Ps, as well as a center pylon, as well as carrying a cannon pod in your center pylon. And then the final vehicle for Japan is the rank 4 5.3 IJN Yodoyo. This is a light cruiser for Japan, and it does have access to 155 and 100 millimeter cannons. And you'll find this vehicle in the blue water ships at rank 4, kind of in the center line. China is getting access to a brand new SPAA, this one being the HQ-11. You can find it at the very bottom of your tech tree, and it's rank 8 at 12.7, and it does get access to a brand new missile called the FM-3000. We're also finally getting access to the M1A2T. This is the Taiwanese Abrams, and it does get access to a brand new round called the KEWA2. This is just a better KEW round with 628 millimeters of penetration. You can find this vehicle all the way on the left-hand side of your screen. The final vehicle for China is the 14.3 J10C, and it's also placed at 12.7 in ground, and it's a rank 8 aircraft. And you can find this aircraft all the way on the left-hand side of the tech tree. This essentially is the same exact vehicle as the other J10, although it gets access to an ASA radar, and you can carry more missiles overall. As for Italy, they are also getting access to the Eurofighter ASA. It's exactly the same thing as every other one that was added to the game, and you can find it underneath the other Eurofighter. Italy got access to another brand new squadron vehicle, and it's the Freccia OWS-30. It's a 10.7 rank 7 vehicle, and this thing is absolutely cracked with 10 Spike LR2s. Otherwise, it has a 30mm cannon with 114mm of pen, and it's pretty much average for a light tank in this BR. Starting off the ships, we have a blue water ship called the RN Armaldo Diaz. This is a rank 3 5.0 ship, and you do get access to torpedoes, 152 and 100mm cannons, and you are able to find it in the left side hand of your tree. Rounding off Italy's new vehicles is the Cassiopeia. This is a rank 5 3.7 coastal vessel, and you do get access to a 76.2mm cannon and a 20mm cannon, and you can find this vehicle on the left hand side of your screen, almost at the bottom of the tech tree. Sorry France mains, you currently only have 4 new vehicles and they are all shipped, so I'm going to go through them as fast as possible. Looks like I lied there a bit. France also got access to the Rafale MF3R. This is a 14.3 13.0 aircraft, and you'll find it actually in the naval fighter line. It's right underneath the Mirage 4000. And currently the only thing different between the Rafale and the Rafale M is its gear, it looks like. And then you have the Le Brestos, which is a rank 5 4.3 coastal vessel, and you get access to 100mm and 57mm cannons and torpedoes, and you can find these vehicles on the right hand side of the tech tree. As for the blue water ships, you do get access to the Suffren, which is a rank 4 5.3 ship, and you do get access to 203 and 75mm cannons, and you can find this vehicle on the left hand side of the tech tree. And then the final vehicle is the La Crosse, which is a rank 4 4.0 premium ship. It gets access to torpedoes as well as 57mm and 20mm cannons, and it is a premium, so you will find it on the very right hand side of your screen at rank 4. Sweden also got access to the NASAMS through Norway. You can find it right underneath the ELDE 98. And then I have the Gripen C here as a placeholder because the devs did state that the Gripen E is currently being worked on for this dev server and will come soon. It's just not ready to be shown yet. And then finally is Israel, and they got access to the Merkava Mark 1. This is a rank 6 9.3 MBT. You do get access to an 105mm cannon, with your best round being M111 with 338mm of pen. And you can find this vehicle right after the Shot Kel Gimel.